Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
So, are you completing that vectors part? Somebody asked me about the syllabus of the examination. That is up to vector resolution, including vector definitions, types of vectors, laws of vector addition, subtraction, laws of vector subtraction, and then resolution of vectors without parallelogram law, triangle law. Hello. So syllabus is up to resolution of vectors without triangle law, parallelogram law. Parallelogram law is not in the syllabus. And moreover, anybody want to ask anything, I am a student means who are you? I don't know. At least you have to mention your name. You ask any doubt, while asking any doubt, you have to mention your name. So yesterday we have discussed about the special cases related to parallelogram law. So this is about the vector addition. There is one example. Write the example. Maximum and minimum resultants of two vectors are maximum and minimum resultants of two vectors are 17 and 7. Maximum and minimum resultants of two vectors are 17 and 7. Newton and 7 Newton. If they are acting perpendicular to each other at a point, then the resultant will be
So
13.
maximum R bar equal to P bar plus Q bar, R max equal to P plus Q, P is 17. Seven. So on adding, 2P is 24, P is 12 Newton. P plus Q is 17, 12 plus Q is 17, implies Q is 5 Newton. When P bar and Q bar are perpendicular, R equal to root over P square plus Q square, root over 12 square plus 5 square, root of 144 plus 29, root 169, 13 Newton. Next, the resultant of two forces, 1 Newton and P Newton, is perpendicular to 1 Newton and equal to 1 Newton. Resultant of two forces, 1 Newton and P Newton, is perpendicular to 1 Newton and equal to 1 Newton. Find the magnitude of P
root 3 newtons.
and also find the angle between the given vectors. Angle between the given vectors 1 Newton and P Newton.
0.1.
Huh? One minute, Amma. చూడమ్మా, టూ ఫోర్సెస్ ఆర్ P bar equal to P Newton, Q bar equal to 1 Newton. Resultant is also 1 Newton. So how can you draw? I will draw it using a diagram. The problem will be very simple. This is a vector P bar. Actually, suppose I will draw the vector here. This is R bar, right? This is Q bar, this is R bar. But this R bar is perpendicular to two vectors sorry. First vector is 1 Newton, Q bar is P1. And this automatically R bar is perpendicular to 1 Newton. That is given. And that means I will draw the redax diagram. This is 1 Newton. This is R bar. So to get it, what I will get? This is like this. This is the diagram. This is P Newton. Automatically, now without parallelogram law, so by pi, this is P means this is also P. So R square equal to P square plus R square plus 1 square equal to P square. And 1 plus 1 equal to P square. That implies P equal to root 2. Because this is 1. This is already 1. 1, 1, Pythagoras second, Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse is root 2. So what is this angle? This angle is some alpha. Angle between vectors is this one. And this one. This one is theta. This one is theta. So first of all, I will calculate this angle is some beta. This is alpha R. Tan beta equal to 1 by 1, 1. Beta is 45 degrees. So theta is 180 minus beta, 135 degrees. Let if you calculate alpha, theta equal to 90 plus alpha. Or theta equal to 90 plus alpha. Or 180 minus beta. Subtraction of vectors. For subtraction of vectors, P bar and Q bar are two vectors, and Q bar is to be subtracted from P bar. This is P bar. This is Q bar. This is minus Q bar. So I will write P bar minus Q bar equal to, already you know, P bar plus of minus Q bar. And one more thing, automatically I will draw the parallelogram law. So draw parallelogram for with P bar and minus Q bar, not Q bar. I will draw both of them in the same diagram. Look here. This is from the point here. It is P bar, O A bar, and this is OB. This is Q bar. Angle between vectors is theta. And for the clarification, I am drawing both of them. This is that you know. This is P bar plus Q bar, right? From the same point O, this is P bar, and I will take from O bar, take the reverse of the Q bar, and from here, I will take, this is some, this is already C, this is some D, this is minus Q bar. Now, complete the parallelogram. This is E. Now, this is nothing but P bar plus of minus Q bar, that is P bar minus Q bar, right? So, what is the angle between these two vectors? This is important. What is this angle?
180 minus theta.
180 minus theta.
80 minus 3.
This angle is alpha with P bar. And magnitude of Q is mod Q bar is Q. Mod minus Q bar is also Q. And in the parallelogram law, if you take P or P minus Q, there is no difference in magnitude, but angle between P bar and Q bar is theta. Angle between P bar and minus Q bar is 180 minus theta. This is important point. Now you can apply parallelogram law between P bar and Q bar. P bar and minus Q bar. Now automatically R bar equal to P bar minus Q bar. Then R square equal to P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos of 180 minus theta. Because magnitude of in parallelogram, what is the result? P square plus Q square, because minus Q magnitude is same as plus Q. Q square plus 2PQ cos of the angle between P bar and Q bar is theta. P bar and minus Q bar, this is nothing but P bar plus of minus Q bar. So therefore R square equal to P square plus Q square minus 2PQ. This is one result. Tan alpha equal to Q sine of theta is replaced to 180 minus theta by P plus Q cos of 180 minus theta. So note point ఏంటి చెప్పండి?
Angle is 180 minus theta.
Theta is replaced by
180 minus theta.
180.
that's all. ఇంకంతే. If you know parallelogram law of vector addition, subtraction is also completed. At everywhere between P and Q angle 30, suppose P and minus Q 150. Between P and Q 60, P and minus Q 120. Between P and Q 120, P and minus Q 60.
Sir,
Ah,
sir, is R square equals P square plus Q square minus 2PQ cos theta won't come, sir.
yeah. Sorry. It was missing. Right. You are right. Two PQ cos theta. Sorry. It's right. That is right. P square plus Q square minus 2PQ cos theta. But you are many people are in some schools. You may remember it by replacing Q with minus Q, which is wrong. We should not replace with Q with minus Q. For plus Q vector Q bar and for minus Q bar magnitude is Q only. So we should not replace Q with minus Q. We have to replace theta with 180 minus theta, because the angle between P and Q is theta. The angle, because now we are applying parallelogram law between P bar and minus Q bar. The angle between them is 180 minus theta. No special cases. Same in the previous case. You can write two vectors are parallel. One. P bar and Q bar are parallel. Theta is 180 degrees. Angle between P bar and minus Q bar is theta dash is 180 minus theta 180 degrees. Now resultant R equal to root over P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos of 180 minus theta root over p square plus q square plus 2pq cos 180, that is root over p square plus q square minus 2pq, that is magnitude of p minus q. That is equal to root of p minus q whole square. So r equal to so r equal to magnitude of p bar minus q bar equal to p minus q or q minus p. And here the result is same as in subtraction, result is same as the result obtained in vector addition with anti-parallel directions, because their angle between p bar and q bar is 180, the result is same. Again, tan alpha equal to 2 sin 180 by p plus q cos 180, that is also 0, implies alpha is 0. So r bar or p bar minus q bar is along p is greater along p bar, q is greater along q bar, along larger vector. In the same way, case 2.
Sir,
Uh,
sir, in the place where you wrote r bar is equal to root over p square plus q square plus 2pq cos of 180 minus theta,
uh.
there we should replace theta with 180, sir.
Theta is not with 180. What is the angle between vectors?
180, sir.
Angle between vectors.
During addition theta, sir.
Vectors are parallel. What is the angle between vectors?
0, sir.
That's all.
Okay, sir.
Angle between p bar and minus q bar is 180.
Yes, sir.
We are using directly angle between p bar and minus q bar. Is angle between vectors is theta, 180 minus theta. Theta dash So here, when two vectors are in opposite direction, the resultant will be minus q is along p bar and they will add up and resultant will be p plus q. And two vectors are in opposite direction, sorry, the same direction, minus q is opposite to p and resultant is minimum. So the results of addition and subtraction are reversed for 0 and 180. So base depending on angle, between vectors p minus q less than or equal to r bar, which is modulus of p bar minus q bar, which is less than or equal to p plus q. And the resultant of two vectors should lie between p plus q and p minus q. So perpendicular vectors, you can do it. మీరు ఓన్ గా చేసేయండి, యూ కెన్ డూ. This is p bar, this is q bar. This is minus q bar. This will be resultant r bar. So this angle is theta dash 90. So this angle is alpha. R equal to modulus of p bar minus q bar equal to root of e square plus q square plus 2pq cos of 90 degrees. 180 minus 90 is root over p square plus q square. Here one more thing, n alpha equal to q by p, r alpha equal to, just only we are doing everything in parallel like in addition, only thing is theta is replaced with 180 minus theta, that's all. Another note point, modulus of p bar plus q bar equal to modulus of p bar minus q bar equal to root of p square plus q square when theta is 90 degrees and when two vectors are perpendicular, the magnitude of the sum of the two vectors and the subtraction of the vectors will be same. That is the one more question. What is the condition for the sum and difference of two vectors in magnitude? What is the condition for the magnitudes of the sum and difference of vectors be equal? The angle between vectors is 90 degrees. Next case 4. Two vectors having equal magnitudes are at an angle theta. I am showing it. This is p bar This is Q bar. This is P bar plus Q bar, right? This angle is theta. Now P equal to Q. Same diagram. This is minus Q bar. So automatically this will be P bar minus Q bar. So what is the angle between the vectors? This angle is 180 minus theta, and this is alpha. Remaining is beta. So you can adopt the same procedure. R square equal to R bar equal to P bar minus Q bar. P equal to Q. Angle theta. So theta dash is the angle between P bar and minus Q bar. Is theta dash is 180 minus theta. So R square equal to P minus Q magnitude whole square equal to P square plus Q square plus 2PQ. Cos of theta is replaced with 180 minus theta. So R square equal to P square plus P square plus 2P square into minus cos theta. So R square equal to 2P square minus 2P square cos theta. Okay, that is equal to 2P square into 1 minus cos theta. R square is 2P square into 2 sin square theta by 2, which is 4P square sin square theta by 2. So R equal to modulus of P bar minus Q bar equal to 2P sin theta by 2. When ఎప్పుడమ్మా P equal to Q. An angle alpha equal to beta equal to theta dash by 2, that is 180 minus theta by 2. No need to derive once again, because two vectors are equal in magnitude. The angle made by the resultant with two vectors are equal. 180 minus theta by 2. Chaitanya Ritvik. So in this one there are 3 cases again. You can write it. I will put the diagram. I will put the table. That is R bar equal to P bar minus Q bar, P equal to Q, angle theta, R equal to 2P sin theta by 2, alpha equal to beta equal to 180 minus theta by 2. Now first one దీంట్లో R bar equal to P bar minus Q bar, P equal to Q, theta is 60 degrees, R equal to 2P sin 60 by 2, 2P sin 30, so 2P into 1 by 2, so R equal to P. Alpha equal to beta equal to 120 by 2, that is 60 degrees. I will also draw the diagram. This is P, this is Q, this is minus Q bar, so this is 60, this will be 120, this is R bar alpha. This total angle is 120. Alane second case you can write. Theta 90 degrees, R equal to 2P sin 90 by 2, 2P sin 45, 2P into 1 by root 2, R equal to root 2P, alpha equal to beta equal to 90 by 2, 45 degrees. Now I will draw the diagram. This is P, this is Q, this is minus Q, Third case you can write. Now we will take theta 120. R equal to P sin 120 by 2. 2P sin 60. 2P into root 3 by 2. Alpha equal to beta is 180 minus sin 180 minus 120 by 2. Alpha equal to beta is 30 degrees. R equal to root 3P. This is P. This is Q. Angle between them is 120. Automatically, this is 60. This is resultant. Now you look at the results with addition and subtraction. In addition and subtraction, vectors are parallel and anti-parallel, the results are reversal. In addition, for parallel P plus Q, for anti-parallel P minus Q. In subtraction, for parallel P minus Q, for anti-parallel P plus Q. And whenever magnitudes are equal, resultant in addition is 2P cos theta by 2. Here it is 2P sin theta by 2. Automatically, based on that, when theta is 60, P and Q are equal, resultant is root P. For 120, it is root 3P. Whereas in addition, for 60, it is root 3P. For 120, it is P. And the results of 60 and 120 are reversible. But for 90, result is same. These special points, what I mentioned, 1, 2, 3 points, in addition as well as subtraction. The results of parallelogram law in addition and subtraction, you should remember like second table afterwards. Then you will get easiness in vectors. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So tomorrow
Yes.
we'll discuss some more points on this. And I will ask some questions on you on resolution of vectors. And if you have any doubts in resolution of vectors, we will discuss on tomorrow's class.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ma, you can leave and you can read.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.